welcome back to my channel. I am gonna have some salmon and grits this morning. I'm actually in a different side of town right now, and I was like, you know what? Let me just go eat at this restaurant I've been wanting to try out. So here, got this. It smells good, looks good. I got I got it grilled. You can get it grilled or you can get it fried, and I'm just gonna try it out. There wasn't like a lot of stuff on the menu that I like felt good about getting because you got to keep it cute during the week. You got to keep it real cute. I look so sleepy. I'm so sleepy. Let me keep this right here. Actually, let me do it the right way. Okay, there we go. Okay. I hope you guys are having an amazing week. Okay. It's a beautiful day today. It's hot. But let's get into this. She brought me a spoon. She brought me a spoon and I got confused. But I mean, you guys eat your salmon and grits with spoons or forks, right? With a fork. Also, I hope you can hear me good because it's kind of loud in here. But okay, let's try it. Oh my gosh, that's spinach. Oh, they put spinach in every freaking thing. Everything. Y'all know I don't like spinach. No, we need to get that out of here. I just want to exist in a world where spinach is not used. Nobody's trying to be Popeye. I didn't see that on the menu. That was probably my bad. I'm sure it was listed. Mm, it's okay though. Get that out of here. No spinach. I feel like I'm taking away all the sides. I'm definitely finna make this very ugly. We gotta get her out of there. All right. Oh my God, that's a big piece. Right. Now that I've completely made this ugly as hell. All right. Now we'll try it. So I got a piece of the salmon, a little bit of the bread, and you get to try it first. So open up, say, "Mm, ah," there you go. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey y'all. So um the grits are amazing. Really, really good. I like really peppery grits. I'm gonna add some pepper, like black pepper. I'm a pepper whore, so I love peppery grits, peppery eggs, everything more. I like it. And I think I want just a little bit more salt, just a little bit. Don't need much, you know. I'm trying to be on dialysis and stuff. All right, let's try this again. Let's try it. Hi, thank you, thank you, Kaylee. Mm. Funnily enough, like when I got here, I was really excited about trying like a biscuit because this restaurant's name has biscuit in the title, like in the restaurant name. But one of the people that works here was just like, I definitely don't recommend the biscuits. And I was like, oh, okay. Say less. Because the people who work there, they really know how the food is. But the grits are really nice. I put some salt. It's kind of like, mm. You can tell like minimal effort was done to like season the food. It's not that great. Like the salmon's not marinated. I think it's probably much better if I got it fried, but I don't really eat a lot of fried foods. So, but it's cool. It's fine if you're hungry and you need to eat something and put it on your stomach. How's y'all's morning going? Did you guys have breakfast yet or early lunch? Mm. I wonder how they made their grapes. They definitely made it with minimum salt. That's for sure. No, not yet. Okay, we gotta mix this all in because I don't know what's going on. Is it the sauce that's kind of bland? I'm confused. Hold on, let me get this together. And now I feel like I'm about to sneeze because I took so much pepper. Yeah, it's good. Thank you. Mm. Okay, it's better now. That's what happens when you add salt to stuff. Mm. Sometimes you don't really need a lot of salt, but you just need some salt to like bring the other seasonings to life. You know what I mean? I don't know if they be making their food for people who are on dialysis, geriatric people or whatever, but this is not the star of the show. But I'm hungry and I need to eat and I wanted some protein, so here we are. Mm-mm. What's funny? It's like I actually really don't like cooking, but I like to eat. So the reason why I cook as much as I do is because my food be tasting better than the restaurant food sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Because there's nothing like being hungry and then you go to a restaurant and then they bring you something and it's like subpar and not good and you're just like disappointed. Then you got to get a food to your dog or something, or the neighborhood cat. But typically I try to like eat free food, even if it's not good, just so I don't waste it. Like I really give it the good old college try to push through. Butter on. This restaurant is crazy though because I'm literally sitting here staring at a cemetery. It's very thought provoking. Like the whole view in front of me is like a cemetery. But I think like I have a whole new perspective on cemeteries. Like now that I've lost somebody like so close to me, cemeteries are no longer like this scary place of like, oh my God, there's bodies and stuff. Like now I look at it, it's just like such a peaceful place where people are just like laid to rest. Like, I don't know, like I heard about people like going for walks in cemeteries and stuff like that. And before I couldn't even like fathom it, I was like, how creepy of you. That's weird. And then when I lost the person that I lost, I can see how you can just go for a stroll in the cemetery and it's just like super peaceful and thought provoking and just like a place where you can just really gather your thoughts. You know what I mean? Mm. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good morning. I'm thirsty. I got water. I was thinking about getting like a mimosa or something exciting, but I'm just trying to hydrate because on my LA trip, I think I drank enough. Okay. So the straw is not big enough to go to the bottom of the thing. I love this song. I'll never get over this song. I ain't leaving alone. I feel like something honest. Let's drop over the night. And then drink something so she don't remember me. Don't wanna waste my time. I'm gonna say two or three. I'm feeling good, feeling great. Feeling great, feeling good. How are you, King? I'm so sleepy, so sleepy. My zodiac sign, dollar. Has Miguel come out with any more music? I love Miguel's voice. It's so amazing. But I'm not like a music head, so I miss out on like a lot of music and stuff, you know? Because like how does everybody stay on top when everybody comes out, when all the albums come out and shit like that? Like what? How y'all stay on top of that? I'd be like, wow, I have to find out through like social media or something. I'm starting to get full. Yeah, I'm gonna have the most legendary nap ever. I'm gonna sleep so good. I think I had like 3 hours of sleep. Mm. What are you guys doing? What do you guys do when you watch me? Mm, I don't think I'm gonna be on here long. I'm kind of underwhelmed. It's so funny because like the people behind me and this other group of people, they were just like worried about being on camera, and I'm just like, you're fine, bitch. You're good. You're good. I promise. But whenever I do these, like I try to sit in a place where not whenever. Sometimes it's like a vibe to have people in the background, but like typically I like to tell the people who are sitting me, like, look, I'm sitting, like I'll be recording myself. So I need to sit somewhere, off to the side. Okay. I can I have the check when you get a chance, Steve? Thank you so much. Mm. I just wanted to check in with you guys and say hello. I don't think I've been on all week. I thought about you on a Taco Tuesday, but I wasn't in the mood for tacos because I made some really good hamburgers. Okay. Here. Mhm. I'm gonna tap it. Yeah. And we pick a different. Okay. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you, you too, love. Had to go ahead and put that phone because it's winding down. Mm. But one time I did that too early, and then well, no, not more than one time I did that too early, and there was like people in the restaurant who were just like, "Oh, what is her tab? How much does she have?" And like they were gonna pay my tab, but I ended up paying it too soon, so there was no tab. And then one thing nobody's gonna do, well, no, that's not true. But a lot of times somebody's not gonna come up to you and be like, "Oh, here's the money that you paid for your tab." So it's better to just like wait. If you're a girl and you're by yourself, you just never know because you know. Hi, Stefan. I hope I said your name right. You just never know if somebody wants to like be generous and pay for your tab. It's really sweet. It's so sweet when guys do that. Very, very. Have you guys ever done that before? Have you ever seen a girl eating by herself and then you told the waiter to take care of her tab? Mhm. I've done that before. Salmon and grits. It's partially eaten now, so it doesn't look anywhere near as delectable as it looked in the beginning, but partially eaten food always looks terrible, always. But yeah, there was like an older gentleman, a much older, he was probably like 90 years old or something like that. And he was eating by himself in this restaurant that I went to one time. And I just saw him and I was like, oh, look, I didn't want to like impede on his space. And I didn't want to just like go sit with him. But I saw him and I was just like, oh. So I took care of his tab. Like, I don't know what he had. It was something that was like maybe $30 or something. It was like a breakfast spot. And breakfast is like the cheapest meal of the day. But it was, and I told the waitress, I was like, do not tell him who did it. So I got to sit there and I got to watch him attempt to pay for the bill. And she was like, oh, somebody took care of it already. And then I saw him just like looking around and it was just so cute. It was so fulfilling. Like I was so happy to do that. That was just super dope. And then I've done the pay it forward thing too, where like, you go to a restaurant, like a drive through, and you pay for the person behind you. But like it's a little complicated to do that at like Chick-fil-A and stuff like that now because of the fact that like they have the mobile pay and people be like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times people be a lot of times people be prepaying for their own food already, but if you can ever pay it forward, that's nice. It's a nice gesture. And we get blessings and random, extremely nice things that happen to us. So sometimes it's good to just give back and put it back into the atmosphere. That's what I do. But I don't really be doing that for like to get anything out of it except for the joy that comes from like knowing that person didn't have to pay and that it probably brightened their day. You know what I mean? Like that's really fulfilling. So if you haven't tried it, I highly recommend you try that because it's a really good feeling. You know, remember there was somebody who was in front of me, like at the grocery store. There's a guy, and he had like baby formula and diapers and stuff like that. And he was in front of me, and he was checking out. And you know how like you're not sometimes you don't be paying attention, so you just be like on your phone scrolling, whatever. But I noticed that he was just like he started like giving stuff to the cashier, like, oh no, like he wasn't saying anything. I saw that with my peripheral. So then I realized that he was putting stuff back because it was outside of his budget. And so I was like, "Oh, no, no, no." And I was like, I told the cashier, I was like, "Put everything that he put everything that he was putting back, put it in the bags, and then I'll take care of it." And then like I was just like, "Oh," I was like, "Okay, have a beautiful day." And then I got to the car and I cried so hard. I cried so hard. I was so like sad. Like I was just like, damn. Like you have this dad here who's just trying to get stuff for his baby and he can't afford it. It's just so sad. But that's life. People trying to get by, people trying to make it. So like one of my friends says all the time, Derek, he always says, just try to be a blessing in somebody's life today and not a burden. So that's our assignment for today, guys. Let's try to be a blessing to somebody and not a burden. Let's think of ways to be blessings and not burdens. I think that's a good way to go about the day. What do you think? That napkin just dropped to my ankles. Like I had this paper napkin on my lap. This just fell to my ankles and I felt it tickling my ankles. And I have PTSD from when I was in this one restaurant and a fucking cockroach crawled up my legs. I had on a skirt and the restaurant had a roach infestation. And I was standing there and I felt something like tickling my leg. And I was already very paranoid because I knew that that place had an infestation, but it's very popular. I had no idea how they were still open. I had no idea how they were still a functioning restaurant. But I felt that little tickle and I looked down and it was like a cockroach on my leg. I'm talking about disgusted. So now, whenever I feel that tickly feeling in a restaurant or like anywhere, like it's such a distinct feeling. Oh God. It's so nasty. It's so gross. But yeah, I think I'm about to get off of here. Beautiful people. I think. I'm not quite sure though. I still have a little to go. Actually, I think I should give this to go. Let me see. Where's my girl? I done paid her. She's not gonna come back. Where's she at? She has a really cool haircut too, by the way. Hey, baby. Could I have some dough box too? Can you get a chance? Thank you. I'm pretty sure you guys cannot hear the music in the background. So when I be dancing, it just looks like I'm dancing to myself. Thank you. Oh, yes, perfect. Damn, you're serious. Bosh, I hear you see these ridges in there. I keep hearing about the fact that we shouldn't be storing our food in plastic containers because plastic containers is really super not good for us because of the microplastics in it. But baby, this going with me. But when I heat it up, I like to put it in glass, or like on a plate. But yeah, I heard like I keep reading about the microplastics in our containers and how they cause dementia and how they lead to like cancer and stuff. There's actually like a lot of studies being done right now. So that's a little flavor in your ear in case y'all care. Anyways, about to go, you guys. I hope you have a beautiful day today. Good to see you. Um, I'll see you guys later on this week. And again, I'm Ash, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe and I like. Bye.